It's Saturday. Unless you are not listening to this today, perhaps in the future, it would not be Saturday for you. But if it is, hey, I hope you're having a good one. My name is Vander Puchert, and this is Finding Frequency. And as many Saturdays, not too much to report at the moment. I'm spending some time alone here at home, cleaning up a few things, messing around with all kinds of audio things, and dabbling here and there with all kinds of cables and things that I wanted to sort out over the week. And Marta has bestowed on me the space to do that by taking little 4-year-old fingers away and giving me the space to do that. Marta's at the moment visiting a good friend of hers. I think it's an old school friend, to be honest. And we're having all kinds of Polish snacks and food and just having a good old chin wag, which is good for old Marta to keep her busy. Francie also has a few friends to play with there. So I think all in all, we are kind of all happy. I think we're going to be much more happier tomorrow when we go on our little adventure. So I mentioned yesterday we booked a spot that's been confirmed. We'll be heading to the center of Warsaw to go stay in a hotel there, and I'm quite interested to see what it's going to look like and what the experience is going to be like, especially with how they're trying to take care of and implement restrictions in and around the city. The one thing I would say, though, is that I'm hoping that the Vedel is open. I haven't been to central Warsaw for a while, and there's a nice Vedel there. I think it's one of the original stores. And I would love to pop in there to take a hot chocolate, even if it's just for takeaway. Weather is also a little bit colder today. But no new snowstorms or anything, it seems. We'll see what the weather says tomorrow, because we're also planning to take a little bit of a stroll in and around the city just to take in what's going on there. Like I mentioned before, with some of the strolls we've done recently, it's a bit shocking to see some of the shops and restaurants closed, and it might also just be a winter thing, because the other comment I had is that things looked a little bit run down, but that's a broad statement to make, especially here in the winter time, because also in combination with some of the protests that's going on, people do express themselves by spray painting a few extra bits and bobs here and there, especially when the government is trying to do all kinds of flowery billboards. So those get destroyed, and messages are being written on them. So we're still in the midst of all that going on. But as I mentioned, the city looked a little bit run down when I was there previously. And we'll take a stroll down one of the main routes to see what's going on and take in some of the sights, especially as we are heading hopefully towards more of a close to the winter. I tell you what, I'm really looking forward to summer now. There's a lot of things I wanted to share, and a lot of my friends have been doing really interesting work the last couple of days, writings, videos, and all kinds of interesting things that have been said. And I'll probably save that for next week to deep dive. I also have 2 clips. I mentioned that I want to, I'm going to do it because the prototyping is looking good. I want to play around a little bit with the formats. I'm not going to change the format of everything. This is kind of still going to be the thing, but I want to weave in 1 or 2 small little gems. I'm going to produce them probably next week, and then see if I can feed them into the flow here so that you can have a listen to see what you think. And perhaps I'll be reaching out to you also to help me with this new little project, which I'm excited about. And I'm still pretty much on a high after doing my little live stream with Jeff yesterday. Once again, I'm not entirely sure I did him enough justice. He's really a really humble guy, and he's got so much more to share. But as he left the call, he asked me, like, maybe we can do more. And I've been racking my brains thinking about what I can do to potentially bring together a lot more of my friends in a more of a representative way to do more. So thoughts are there. Marta's also planted a few seeds here and there, and I need to see what this could look like in the future. But that being said, a lot of ideas floating, and it's always good to have ideas, right? Just make sure you focus on the right ones. So I'm going to leave it there. I hope I'm going to get some time to actually do an update tomorrow. It's going to be a bit weird to kind of do a little show or a little update and be on the move. But perhaps the one thing I can do is maybe capture a little of sights and sounds of Warsaw City as we make our way through the streets, and maybe that will be enough for as an upload for tomorrow. Let's see what I can pull off. So once again, thank you for listening, and hope that you are having a good Saturday.